Why is it doing that then? Hang on. Factorio appears to be in windowed mode. 1 second. Oh, I think I know why I did that. Sorry, 1 minute. Hi everyone. Bear with me just a second, I'm just just booting up the secondary PC. I envy your lungs, all of you, or most of you. It seems whenever I start talking, there's a tickly sensation which makes me cough, and then when I cough, it feels like I dislodge lots of mucus. Sorry for anyone eating. I had a throat infection, and it really did a number. Really did a number on me. Pardon me. It's very uncomfortable. Okay, hang on. If I minimize that, can you guys see? Wait, no. Won't be able to see anything. Oops, shit. Huh. Okay, you can see it, but you got the letterbox thing. So 1 minute. If I go settings, graphics, full screen, don't do VSync. Oh, I see. Was I having trouble with the VSync? That must have been the problem. Okay. Yeah, I picked up, I've got one of those, what is it? Higher refresh rate monitor things, so that must have been the source of the problem. Hi, everyone. Welcome into... Sorry, and also on that note, I'm probably going to get crucified, yeah, horrendously. I went from a 60 hertz monitor, so the refresh rate on the monitor, up to, I think it was 100 and... I want to say 144 hertz? And, it's not that much of a difference. Like, I know there is a difference, and I probably caused a whole lot of people to just angrily throw their drinks at the screen. But it's like... It's not like night and day. Like, you don't really notice. Like, maybe if you pay really close attention to a pixel. But for most purposes, you're not going to notice during gameplay. Yeah, angry noises from tech people. Yeah, okay. I'm not really a hardware dude. Yeah, it's fine. It wasn't like I wasn't going, oh wow, now I can see. I was like, it's fine, just a little bit smoother, 'tis all. Maybe it's like if you're into like a competitive first-person shooter thing. Someone told me that, like it's easier to shoot stuff. But I'm crap at shooting either way, so you know. Anyway, hi everyone, hi and welcome. I hope you're having a nice day today. So, so just to give you an update on what's happening then. So I finished the stream this afternoon at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I bogged off to continue work on Armour Bullshittery Part 10. On that front, I was 4 minutes and 8 seconds through an 18-minute and 35-second video. I'm now on 5 minutes and 1 second. So I didn't quite make the 60-second mark as I was hoping. I was like 5 seconds short. Wait, no, 7 seconds short. But, you know, I'll just have to catch up. So yes, the work continues. So that's 5 minutes and 1 second complete out of 18 minutes and 35 seconds. There are 37 sequences in Adobe Premiere, which one by one are getting imported into After Effects, and then I keyframe them. Of those 37, I've finished 9. So, sorry, pardon me. Oh, so sorry, everybody. Oh, I'm quite struggling quite a bit. In fact, sorry, do you mind if I just pop the kettle on? I'm just going to get myself a bit of honey and lemon, because Hi there, Harry. Hi there, indeed, Harry. Hope you're very well. Hang on, just a tick. Where's the dog? There's the dog. Just going to get some coffee for honey and lemon. 1 minute. Hey, darling. Dear me, where's my mug? 1 minute. Hi. Okay. So, for the people just joining the stream, welcome indeed. I apologise in advance for what probably won't be the most fascinating stream. I'm feeling a bit bored and between games right now, which is having me return to my Factorio playthrough. If you're not familiar with Factorio... Sorry, that is a tad loud. Just going to turn that down just a smidge. Turn it down there. What do you think? Is that too... Should be okay. Let me know if that's too quiet or too loud. So yes, if you're not familiar with Factorio, it's basically a game where... I suppose the best way to describe it would be... like industrial settlers, I suppose. It's a game in which you build a series of connected logistical chains, in this case by conveyor belts as opposed to by villagers in a typical settlers game. But the idea is you're playing as an individual, not as this spider. This is just a vehicle that I'm driving. You're playing as an individual, hello, who's crash-landed on this beautiful green world. It is beautiful, it is green, full of lovely trees and scrotums. Ugh. And yeah, so you're here, crash landed, and you've got to try and get the fuck away from this place. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to build a spaceship, ostensibly to launch ourselves away, but I'm pretty sure over time the objective changed to just launch satellites. Regardless, get the ability to... Oh yeah, what's going on there? Oh, of course, because I switched it from full screen. 1 minute, I'll fix that for you. Good spot. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, I do know why it's doing that, because I did it. Where is it? It's all the way down the list. Here it is. Transform, fit to scale. There you go. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Anyway. We've crash landed on this world, and you start the game getting a bit of copper from some copper ore, getting some iron from some iron ore, and putting it into a furnace, and then you'll use those parts to make better parts, and use those parts to make better parts, building conveyor belts to speed up the process. And then before you know it, the raw resources that you're pulling in from the outside world are being fed into a factory of your own design. This is me crawling along from east to west, the main conveyor belt or the main bus of the factory. Each of these conveyor belts contains a resource which is being produced from further up, or perhaps a raw resource that is being mined and is being fed into the factory from east to west. The further west we go, the more refined the products become, until eventually we get to the end and, well, there's more just a cluster of everything that I could possibly need. All of them, the main big resources. We are suffering big time when it comes to plastics. We have very little plastic production right about now, which is something I need to remedy. So we've gone through pretty much all available crude oil. We do have quite a bit of coal that's coming in. These two conveyor belts here, stacked full of coal. 1 second, where are we getting that coal? 5 million units here. That should be enough for now. Okay, so... Sorry, pardon me. We'll both go for crude and upgrade the coal liquefaction facility. So we can just take a lot of this coal. Sorry, let me have a look at this. That's barely moving. Okay, that implies there isn't a huge amount of demand there. 1 second. I know that it is being used for... Oh, what the fuck? Hang on. So following some of my sub-factory, some of my sub-assemblers here, my assemblers. Okay, so what do they want? So these are the research domes. This is how you progress down the research tree. Each individual dome takes a certain number of vials. And the vials the vials take ever advancing and more complicated things to manufacture, hence expanding the factory. So we require space kits. So that, yeah, that's going to be a launch of a satellite. I guess it's probably going to be... Yeah, so it's plastics. That's the problem. We have too few. Or do we? What are you waiting for there? I see. Modules. And you're waiting on... Plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. Figure. Plastics is one of the big ones. It's one of those magic materials you can use for lots of things. Hi there, Firestorm. Probably not. So Factorio is the type of game that doesn't really suit itself too well to bullshitteries. 1 minute. Hang on. My voice is lower than on the bullshittery videos? Probably. I'm not really speaking high pitch and frantically with my friends. Oh, hang on. Also, my throat is fucked. Phrasing. Hang on. Okay. It is. It's very good, Adam. It's a hard recommend from me. Factorio's very good. It's vanilla radio. It's one of the late game vehicles. Thank you, Flapper Plapper. Thank you, Flapper. Hang on. Sorry, I'll put the dog on for you. Where is she? Oh, shit. I've gone and plugged in the cables again. I'll tell you why in a minute, but hang on. Hey, darling. Are you being cute? Hang on a second. There we go. Wait, is that the right camera? For some reason I've got two entries on here. I don't know why. Zoom in, there we go. Hey, gorgeous. Yeah, she had fun today. She went off to see the dog sitter, and she ran around the garden, played in the grass. Yeah, she's happy. Have I seen the new Jurassic Park? No. No. They sound stupid. I saw, I can't remember which film it was. It had, this doesn't narrow it down. It had Chris Pratt, and he was riding alongside velociraptors on a motorcycle, and it was incredibly stupid. The whole film felt so stupid. And like some guy wanted to use dinosaurs as weapons? And no, wait, sorry, am I getting mixed up here? There was some guy who wanted to use velociraptors as weapons because he was stupid and also fat. I can't remember which film this was. It was so dumb. I felt my brain leaking at how stupid it was. There we go. Okay, what do you want? The drones want to... Oh, they want to use my Spidertron's inventory, but it's too full of artillery shells. I'll get rid of them. There we go. Right. So, ignore this for the minute. Let's go sort out the plastics problem. So here's where... Yeah, this is where I manufacture plastics. This is not good enough. Yeah, this needs to be completely chock-a-block. So the reason it's not good enough is because petroleum gas, which floods in via these pipes, is now at a tiny trickle. And that's because we're not processing enough of it. So, we're going to go up here. I've got a refinery section, which is on just above the stations, which, frankly, is not the ideal place for it. But, yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Sorry, pardon me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this facility. Coal is getting all the way to the end, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we may as well add a few additional ones here. Oh no, the boilers are going to be in the way. Okay, I've got to rethink this. So I'm utilising coal as the burner. I could put it here, couldn't I? Shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, let's do 4 lanes then. So, what I'm going to do... Let's do this. So I'm going to Control-C to copy all of these units here, right? Spin them round. In fact, cancel that for the second. Remove these. The RoboPort has been removed, along with the power pylon there. Spin this whole array around, like so. And then place this... Is that sensible? One second, let me just look at the attachment points. I don't think that is. Let me do it like... Ah, yeah, we're going to have the opposite problem with the pipework. Okay, hang on. I need to stagger it. So let's stagger it here. I think? Let's do a test. So duplicate the refineries, and then... So this is their output here. You see these pipes? What's happening, if you're not familiar, is each individual refinery is taking in steam, it's taking in heavy oil, and then it's taking a shit ton of coal from the belt, which we're mining. Initially in the game, coal is used as just a basic fuel for like power or whatever, to get the turbine spinning to give you power. But over time, it becomes less relevant. So you end up building a huge amount of coal, well, reserves or whatever, until you can break it down and liquefy it, which is what we're doing here, producing heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas, which is the same thing you get out of crude. We're effectively creating a secondary crude oil refining thing, but it's not crude oil. Thank you, Jojo, Malekith, Armelk, Norlock, Flapper, John Rolfe, Tonkta, Tybavar, and Craw Nice, and Kebab Pista. Thank you, all of you. Thank you sincerely. What's polluting the coal belt? Nothing right now. You're looking at the boilers, so these are heating up the steam, which yeah, it needs steam for the process, so it's just providing a bit of steam. Okay. Right, so sorry, what I was doing is, can I, even though I flip these, can I just add this output safely, or is it going to cock everything up? I'm pretty sure I can. There we go. So, that in mind, just going to copy the output all the way down. Whoops. Just do it manually. There we go. Okay. So, that's connected, that's not connected. Just got to make sure that the correct outputs are linked to the correct places, otherwise we're going to have a fluid a mixture of the fluid system, which in vanilla was actually a fucking nightmare, as in when the game was first released. But you spoilt Factorio zoomers, I guess. The devs added the ability to purge all liquids from pipes, which is like, what? Back in the day, you had to faff around using fucking pumps and bullshit. So, yeah, don't mix fluids. The boilers will never use the wood. Well, not right now, no. Hang on. Yeah, I need to mix that properly, don't I? Right. So, that's flipped and that should work. So, it just needs an input now. So how have I done that? So I've taken it from there. I can just duplicate the process. And then copy this whole thing all the way down. There we go. Which, yeah, is that in line with them all? Yes, it is. Cool. So that's the input of heavy oil, which they require. So coal and then steam. So the steam I'm going to have to rethink, to be honest. Okay. I'll move the boilers over here. Yeah. I'll put like a separate stream going this way, and then we'll just have boilers in rows over here. And then, if I want, I can even move this further up. In fact, doing so would be wise. What's all this? This is lubricant. Okay. Industrial lubricant, which is being used elsewhere. Quite a bit of it as well. This doesn't need to be here. I can move this all the way up here, out of the way. Okay. Sorry. So I'm actually just going to copy this, 1 second, and move this all the way tucked over here. Okay. Right, and then I'm just going to remove these chemical plants, and I'm just going to... 1 second. Move these up here. Where's those, didn't I have like, here they are. Yeah, these are much more helpful. Here's ones I made earlier. So, underground pipes, which are going to be moving the lubrication. Used for, say, like the manufacturing of drones. And what is it? Conveyor belts, blue conveyor belts. Yes, indeed, reindeer. This is still the factory I started when I was shit-faced. When I was drunk. When you import a big clip from Premiere Pro into After Effects for a composition, do I find random frames in the clip got fucked up? Not really, Dave. Not as you describe. What do you mean, Dave? How big? How big a clip are you importing? Define big. One minute. So how much is there? Sorry. Oh no, shit! I didn't want to do that. Bollocks. Oh no, I did. It's fine. 50 seconds. Okay, well it's not that big. No, I'm not finding that. Sorry. I'm not familiar with what you speak of. How weird. 1 minute. Just gonna hook this up. Sorry, my voice is struggling. Okay. So I've just created a pipe. A pump, which is pulling out the lubricant from the system over here, because I just want to get it out of these two tanks. That'd be nice. Be a shame to delete these and lose all that lubricant. Right. So yes. For those just lurking at the back of the stream, welcome indeed. please know that on the YouTube side of things, it's week number 4 on Armour Bullshittery Part 10. The editing continues, although I wasn't very efficient through weeks 2 and 3, I'm afraid, due to being struck down by a throat infection, which really made me quite sick, and as you can probably tell from my voice, I'm still not 100%, mostly when it comes to trying to speak. Nevertheless, there are 37 sequences that makes up about 18 minutes and 35 seconds, and I finished 9 sequences, a total time of 5 minutes and 1 second. The work continues. I can make about 60 seconds per day, on average. Sometimes I can do it a bit faster, sometimes it's way slower. Depends on how complicated the segment is. Oh. Thank you, that guy Nicholas. Yeah, she's 6 years old now. Oh, look at her. She's happy. She had a good day running around in the dog sitter's garden, so she's pooped. Happy dog. No, John, I'm not playing on peaceful. The factory is surrounded by angry, bug-throbbing penises. Yes. These are the natives that live here. Disgusting, ugly things. So, if you're not familiar with Factorio, as you generate pollution, or as your factory generates pollution, you will gradually attract the attention of the native insects who will attack, sensing the vibrations. So, for this reason, walls, minefields, turrets, flamethrower turrets, you've got to keep them back. Carve yourself a kill zone outside your walls and shoot anything that dares come close. Thank you, Boothroyd, and Matt Meister Gamer, and Amish Bob Barker. Thank you, all of you. They'll be attacking soon. So they're being fed by the pollution, the red haze here. You can see it being removed from each tile. This means that it's being eaten, consumed by the spawners. Wherever that's happening, bugs spawn, creating vast numbers of them, which then charge against the walls and try to rip you to pieces. Okay. So, let me just remove this lubricant facility. So, yep, the tanks are empty. Just getting some space, that's what I really need. Okay, I don't need that. That's just leading here. Same with that, that can be removed. What's this? Is that for the lubricant? I believe it is, but it's all being pumped out of the system. Okay, that's where it reconnects, so don't forget that. Okay, so the lubricant needs to go up this way. So here it goes here. So place down, whoopsie, place down this pipe. There we go. Place that down there. Rather here, because I'm just going to be a bit of a... just going to get anal about it. There we go. Okay. Yes, yes, my drones are whinging. I know you want inventory space. Here. Fine. Jesus, how many... oh, of course, because I deleted a Roboport. Here. Go piss off, all of you. Just putting them back into the system. I did try it once, or a few times, Tycho, but every time I played Satisfactory, it just made me want to play Factorio again. I yet to get to the... yeah, I didn't really get to the point in Satisfactory where it really found its own voice. So maybe it's ahead in its gameplay, but no, it just felt very Factorio. Right. Yes, forgive me for saying, but I feel that, yeah, we know the score. We know how it goes with gaming. You know, something gets popular, and before you know it, there's lots of other versions coming out. And arguably that can be a good thing for us as the consumer, so long as it's broadcast honestly. So long as it's not, you know, it always sucks when you buy a game, you boot it up, and you go, oh, this is Minecraft again, you know? Like, I've done this. But, you know, if they're presenting a new twist, some mechanical difference that's not just, oh, we've changed the engine, then yeah, it can be a good thing. You can see, like, oh, different ways of doing things, different ideas that maybe another developer didn't have. That's what intrigues me. Those are the things that I really want to see. I want to see the formula done again in a different way with different strengths. Right. Okay, so, how am I going to do this? Let me just put this here. Oh, I haven't left enough room. That was stupid. 1 minute. Also, I haven't finished with the lubricant facility because it requires heavy oil. More room. So, need to hook that up. In fact, just remind me in a bit, because I know what I'm doing here. Sort of, maybe, kind of, not really. Hang on. So, 1. Okay. That's the steam. Is that going to be okay? Steam there, there, there. Can that reach? Yes, it can. Nice. Cool. There we go. Shift click all the way along. Nice. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of this, if you please. There we go. Oh, piss. I didn't get the grappling hooks, the grappling arms. Okay, that should be... You know what? Just do it manually. Is that in line? There. Okay. There's a method to my madness, fear not. I kind of possibly know what I'm doing. I don't know yet, we'll see. Okay. So, thank you, Minion. Thank you very much, Minion. Thank you for doing that, Minion. Okay, and then give the whole assembly power. Oh. There we go. And maybe just some lights, just to be fancy. There we go. So that should... Oops. Okay. Indeed, Aqua. Yeah, I'm healing very, very slowly. My voice and the occasional tickly cough remains a persistent problem. Just hoping that it goes away soon, because it's been pretty just annoying for the last 4 or 5 days. Right. So, with that out of the way, the next part of the job will be the... Oh wait, I put lights there. I'm stupid. Will be the boiler system, which is going to be over here. Okay. So, that can just be one line, can't it? Yeah. I don't need to do. I don't need to do anything fancy there. So long as sufficient steam is provided, which it is, more than enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip this up entirely. Wait, where's that water coming from? Hold the phone. Fine, do that one. Sorry, where's this? What is this? Water is being pumped up from... Okay, it's just going straight down here past the stations to the ocean. Ah, I remember this. Yeah, I put this here, didn't I? Ew. Green sludge. Ew. Okay. That's fine. Just leave that where it is. In fact, where it is actually preferable. So, remove the water feed. Here we go. So without fresh water, the remaining water that's in the boilers will just be turned to steam, and then the whole thing comes to a grinding halt. Not that I'll let that happen, because I'm just going to remove it all now. I don't need to keep this stockpiled steam, we'll just make more of it. Alright. There we go, removed. Excellent. Okie dokie. Let's remove. That needs to get out of the way. Oh gee, yeah, it's quite a bit of it. It's fine. Just put it in general storage. Off you go. Right, this is my plan. Don't know why I ripped that up. Okay. I know, it's pretty fucked, isn't it? Silver lining. Oh, my voice is really not good. Problem, I guess I count my lucky stars that I don't live stream full time. Otherwise, I probably would be in trouble. But yes, editing has continued just fine. Sorry, one moment. I just need to... This is the abnormally loud track on this playlist. I don't know why. There we go. Alright. Remove this. My drones continue to whinge because they don't have sufficient space to drop stuff off. Oh. Fine. Get rid. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Nadcat. I'm okay for now, though. Just I apologise if I cough into the microphone. Right. So here's my thing. We're just going to put down all 4 incoming lines of coal. They're just going to get fed straight into this sucker. Let's liquefy it. I presume not all of it is coming away. Yeah, there's a sec. Oh wow! So this is the coal station. So only one. Really? Only one line is going off to the main bus? Fuck a duck. The rest is all going to get liquefied. I'm fine with that. That's fucking petroleum-based products. I mean, that's great. Holy shit, we got a lot of coal. A lot of coal. There we go. Sweet. Thank you, Schwam Robert Quadrathos? Schwam. Thank you, Schwam. Thank you for doing that, Schwam. Ah, good. Energy weapons damage upgrade complete. Let's do worker speed again because it's fun. So the robots fly around faster. Okay. So, some people watching have already spotted exactly what I'm going to do, but for those who are not familiar, now that I've designed this, all I need to do is go boop, boop, boop. I can copy it as many times up as I need, and so long as I make the connections coming in vertically here and here, so sliding off like from a vertical pipeline system coming this way, I can put as many of these as I wish. So yeah, we're just going to clone them up and down, so long as there's sufficient resources coming in and it's all hooked up. On that note, steam. So they're going to need a feed of coal when they've gone through all the wood, naturally. We'll start with the wood though, just because why not? Hang on. Is the game fun? Indeed, the game is a lot of fun. It's like... The best description I can give it would be, imagine assembling a jigsaw puzzle, and each individual piece of the jigsaw puzzle attaches in a very distinctly different way. This isn't Minecraft. This isn't just a bunch of blocks which you can put together any way you wish. Each individual piece of the jigsaw has specific inputs and outputs, and as you start putting them in rows, you realize that the jigsaw puzzle gets not only more, I suppose, interesting, but also more complicated. And each jigsaw level unlocks a new level, which unlocks a new level. And then before you know it, the jigsaw puzzle is actually being assembled on a table covered in ants. And those ants are trying to eat your fingers. And you don't want them to eat your fingers because you like your fingers. So therefore you have to assemble pieces of jigsaw around the edge of the jigsaw puzzle specifically to kill the ants. And they get more numerous because they don't like jigsaw puzzles because they're bastards. So they get more numerous. You're sitting there going, holy fuck, and you're trying to draw in as much sort of, jammy dodgers or whatever food it is you're consuming as the means to assemble the jigsaw puzzle in order to keep the ants at bay. And then eventually there's a beautiful picture that starts being assembled, and the picture is a giant factory. That's the best way to describe it. It's a big jigsaw puzzle that you assemble. But don't look at this and think, oh, it's like Minecraft. No. This isn't a sandbox building thing. That's not the idea. It must be assembled in an extremely specific way. And as you go, you'll cut corners. You'll be like, okay, shit, we have to get this assembled now. And it won't be you won't quite know how things assemble. So as you go, you'll make lots of aha learning moments. That's one of the most interesting things about Factorio. I strongly recommend not doing a tutorial or doing any sort of YouTube... Don't watch any YouTube videos on Factorio. Never watch YouTube videos on Hell, I would say don't even watch this stream. You will have lots of aha moments where you figure it out, and those moments are really, really satisfying. Where you're like, oh, I get it, I've got it, I get it. and then you like change your design and then do it a slightly different way. It's one of these complex, well thought out moments of aha. Thank you, No Time for Pool. Thank you, No Time for Pool. And thank you, Mick. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely one of these games where learning how it works is half the fun. Right. Sorry, what was it? I'm trying to resist coughing, spluttering. Forgive me, sorry. Bloody hell. Oh. Yeah. I think I've got tuberculosis. Okay. Apologies. Let's have a look. I was after those boilers. I got rid of them, didn't I? Where did they go? They went here. So, let me just assemble the boilers. May as well just assemble them in a row here. Why not? So, here are the boilers. Early game technology. Put a few more. Surely we have some in storage. Hook up the water, which is coming from the ocean, just to the south. There we go. Water provided. Note the blue bar to the bottom right. Oh, sorry, on the right side of the screen. So they're now full of water. Okay. So let's bring in... Actually, we'll do that in a minute. We'll do the wood first. Because I've got a shit ton of wood that I need to burn. Where are we going to put them? Put them here. La-da-da-da-da. Okay. Put down a requester chest. I've accidentally severed the robo network here. Yeah, whoops. Hang on. Thank you, Project Special. Thank you, Project. Thank you for doing that, Project. Oh, still need one here somewhere. See the orange square? That's where the logistics robots will roam. There we go. So the dotted line indicates that they'll make a short hop between robo stations. So you see these squares that are flying around? These white ones are the logistics robots. See them? They're moving from roboport to roboport, stopping to recharge. Now that can be a hell of a power drain. These robots do not come cheap when it comes to electrical consumption, so be wary when you mobilize all of them to do a task. Right now, we have approximately... So we have about, say, 100 or so logistics robots in the air of 4,149. If I have to mobilize all of them, suddenly you're going to see an enormous hit on the power grid. So, one must be careful. The power grid is represented here, so satisfaction is complete. We're powering the entire factory. In fact, we've only got about half, maybe 2/3 sometimes, of our total productive capacity because, we don't need to run everything on full whack. So we're running on mostly nuclear energy over here. 4 reactors, kept far away from the outer walls. Oh, sorry, correction. 8 reactors. If these things take damage, they go up big time. So, kept far away from the outer walls and covered in turrets. We're not letting don't let the bugs get anywhere near these, otherwise big bada boom. Some people choose to build them on completely isolated islands to prevent the bugs from getting close. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're good. So that's 327 megawatts of energy being provided entirely by nuclear, whereas only 83.2 megawatts is solar. What was I doing? I've lost the plot. 1 minute. Sorry. Okay. Give me a couple of requester chests. Oh, no, I've already done one there. She's snoring. Please get all of the wood that we have in the logistics network. All of the trees that have been cut down by the drones over the last however long. Bring 1,000. According to the stats to the right, we have 14,000 units of wood. Okay. Yeah, I should get some cough drops, I think. Get some lozenges or something. That'd be quite useful. Right, let's give them all sufficient power. Thank you, Bowder. Thank you very much, Bowder. Okay. So wood is being stacked into the boilers, which are producing steam. You can see the white bar to the bottom right there. So that means they're completely full of steam. They just need an outlet for the steam. So, fill this pipe. It's now full of steam. And now all we have to do is thread it onto... Oops. I got rid of the pipe. Because I'm stupid. Hang on. There we go. All we have to do is go la-di-da-di-da, and... There we go. That's one steam pipe. Whoops. Two steam pipes. Here we go. Now both sides should, I think... should be fully operational. Okay. And there's room for expansion. So let's go to the production stats here. Select fluids, which is what we're producing here. So for those who are just joining us, these refineries will be taking coal, heavy oil, and steam. Steam is easy, that's just water that we're boiling. The heavy oil, so we need a little bit to get the process started because this produces heavy oil. But yes, we're effectively breaking down coal, which we have a shit ton of coming in from the trains. So, let's have a look and see. So it's being broken down into the three flavors of petroleum liquid. So petroleum gas, light oil, and heavy oil. Whereas before we had a trickle. What do we have now? Production over the last 10 minutes. Light oil over the last hour. Oh, really? It's all the way down there. Okay. So it was petroleum gas. Let's do that. That's the important one. Ah, excellent. Over the last 10 minutes. All the way up there. 13k before this, all the way up to 27k. Nice. And we haven't even finished. Control C. Ta-da. Although, hold up. Sorry. What's this? Get rid of that. Bunch of storage there for some reason. Bunch of storage boxes. Let me give you some more, because that's actually probably quite useful. Put them over here. Okay. Am I a fucking spider? Bloop? No, I'm a bloke. So I'm just a bloke. Piss off. Being followed by a bunch of angry robots. The Spidertron is my vehicle. So I can order it around. Yeah. Right. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay. You notice that I have a nuclear bomb selected in my weapon slot. Do I really? Oh yeah, so I do. I don't have any right now. Where are the nukes? Were we making nukes? I can't remember. We might be making nukes. Let me find out. I'm curious. Are we manufacturing nukes? The answer is... No, I don't think so. It goes off screen, doesn't it? I'll just request them and see if they turn up. Probably some kicking around in a box somewhere. Bring me 10 nukes. Oh wait, far left corner? Where? No, they're not. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Ooh, hello. Right, so how many drones are in the air now? So, according to this stat... Okay, not that many. So 3,965 drones are idle of 4,100 and something. Still, holy shit. It's cool, isn't it? Factorio is cool. Oh yeah, so you're right. I do have nukes. It's in my ammo slot. It would be totally irresponsible to fire one. Whoop! Nearly got hit by a train. Fire in the hole. Ooh, hang on. Get back on my spider! Hang on, switch that off, otherwise you're going to blow shit up. The surviving bugs rush the walls angrily. They get immobilized by the landmines and then destroyed by the flamethrower turrets. That base has been more or less wiped out, and a permanent crater has been added. The sand of this place has been blasted into... What do they call it now, sorry? Because back when it was first discovered, it was called Trinitite, wasn't it? Named after the Trinity test that took place in New Mexico, I think it was, in America. So the White Sands missile site, which they do tours of, apparently. Fulgurite? Well, that's with lightning, isn't it? So that's sand that's been turned to glass via lightning. Do they still just call it all Trinitite when it's a nuclear weapon? Basically, the sand is blasted into glass. So the entire sort of area here would be cracking glass wherever I walk. I'm quite sorry. I find myself quite curious all of a sudden. So, can you get like Trinitite? It sounds like irresponsible. Do they sell it as souvenirs? Is it dangerous? Trinitite. Trinitite, also known as atomsite or Alamogordo glass, is the glassy residue left on the desert floor after the plutonium-based Trinity nuclear bomb test of July 16th, 1945, near Alamogordo in New Mexico. The glass is primarily composed of arcosic sand composed of quartz grains and feldspar. Okay, melted by the atomic blast. It's normally light green, although red trinitite has been found. Rare pieces of black trinitite have also been formed. It is mildly radioactive, but safe to handle. Okay. So, can you buy it? Is there like a souvenir? Hang on. Oh wow, what the fuck? There's a sign here at the test site. Removal of trinitite is theft of government property and can result in fines and jail time. It is now illegal to take the remaining material from the site. Oh, hang on, sorry. Trinitite was not initially considered remarkable in the context of the nuclear test and ongoing war, but when the war ended, visitors began to notice the glass and collect it as souvenirs. For a time, it was believed that the desert sand had simply melted from the direct radiant thermal energy of the fireball and was not particularly dangerous. Thus, it was marketed as suitable for use as jewellery in 1945 and 1946. It is now illegal to take the remaining material from the site, much of which has been removed by the US government and buried elsewhere in New Mexico. Oh. However, material that was taken prior to this prohibition is still in the hands of collectors and available legally in mineral shops. Counterfeit trinitite is also on the market. Trinitite's authenticity requires scientific analysis to ascertain. There are samples in the Smithsonian Natural Museum of History, the New Mexico Farm and Ranch Heritage Museum, and the Corning Museum of Glass. Why is there a museum of glass? What? It's glass. There's a museum of glass in New York, dedicated to the art of glass. Let me guess, it was founded by yes, it was founded by Glassworks. Oh no, yes, yeah. Of course it was, yes. Anyway, sorry, I'm going down a rabbit hole. Ah, dear me. There's a museum of penises in Iceland. Is there, Rizzle? Like, in what capacity, Rizzle? What's in the museum? Not like real penises, right? Like, here's like a wall of severed penises. Hang on, I've got like a completely full trash slot. Hang on. Real dried penises. What the fuck am I reading? Have I connected the lubricant? Not yet. No. Jars of peanut. Iceland, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I suppose it gets dull in Iceland. You know, it is Iceland. There's not much there, but volcanoes and places where they film Game of Thrones. Actually, sorry, is that true? Did they film parts of Game of Thrones in Iceland, or am I going crazy? I know that the actor that played the Hound really liked Iceland, but I don't know if he was there on business. Rory something, right? In interviews, he said that he really liked Iceland. Is he Icelandic, or am I going crazy? Thank you, Lord of Sheeps. Thank you. And Charismatic Merchant before that. And Doman and Posisting and Mac Warrior. Sorry for missing you. Thank you. And Coda Hack. Thank you, Coda Hack. So I'm just going to wet the whistle. Oh, yes, of course. You're right. Zoo. Yes, the Mountain is from Iceland, isn't he? He's, the bodybuilder dude. What's his name again, sorry? The huge dude. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Haftor, yes. How Thor? How Thor? Yeah. Huge dude. Although, can I have a minor... I'm not going to go off on a rant. A minor critique, not towards him. He was great. Not towards him at all. The makeup department. Like, when he was introduced in Game of Thrones, right? He looked awesome. But the makeup department didn't give a shit, evidently. He was just completely... His skin was completely smooth. Like, there was not a single scar or mark or anything on this mountain that rides. This man who has been fighting his entire life. Like, if you were to take the mountain shirt off in front of me, I'd be like, yeah, it'd be like a crosshatch of scars, surely. This guy has been fighting battles, like, eating arrows and fucking spear thrusts forever, right? And yet, no, his skin was completely clean. I was like, ugh. He never got hit. I doubt that. I doubt that a lot. The Mountain seems like a character that is not going to be dodging incoming hits. Rather, he's just going to be charging through those hits and not giving a shit. It's the Mountain. Anyway, sorry. So I've copied this. Yeah, copied this build up here. Wait, do we not have insufficient? Yeah, but I guess we don't have oil refineries. 1 minute. Indeed, they changed the actor quite a few times, didn't they? For the Mountain. Started off as that dude in the tourney, and then they switched over to a guy who played a few different roles, didn't he? Wasn't he a stuntman or something? The Mountain for like season 2 or 3? He was like another guy in the show. And then they picked Halthor. Oh really? The first actor died? You're kidding me, Kazanov. No way. Hang on. You're shitting me. Hang on. Conan Stevens was his name. Conan Stevens? No, he's still alive. Is that him? Stuntman. Wrestler. No, he's still alive. Thank you, Tybrin. Thank you very much, Tybrin. Come on, build these. Let's go. What are they doing? Ah, no, he's still alive. I thought he did a really good job, to be honest. Hang on. I guess they wanted someone with a bit more star power, maybe. I don't know. Hi there, Zam. Hi there indeed, Zam. Hope you're okay. What's going on with my drones? Why are they not building? Oh, of course, because I got rid of them all, didn't I? I have no personal drones. So grab some. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, see, it just takes ages to build refineries. Okay. Is my spider upgradable? Question. No, it just comes with its inbuilt rockets. Wait, I can change... Really? I can change its name? For real? What should I call my Spidertron? Check the grid. Oh, wait, no. Oh, you're right. I've already upgraded it. Sweet. Stephen, Jeff, Spooder, Itsy Bitsy. I like that. Peter Parker. Frank, Lulu, Octospider, Twatty McLeggyfuck, Spider McSpiderface. I like that. Yeah. Spider McSpiderface. That was bullshit. I know that's been said a million times. They did a poll to name the boat, and they didn't go with Boaty McBoatface. Ridiculous. They called it the David what was it? They called it the Attenborough or something? Is it called the Attenborough? Ugh. Rubbish. They were like, no, we'll call a little submersible Boaty McBoatface. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, we don't actually have any tier 3s. Okay. We have to wait for those, though. Okay, right, let's get it hooked up. So, sorry, for those not sure what I'm doing, I'm currently in my refinery section of my factory, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to produce more crude oil products. Whoops. So, on that front, instead of getting crude oil, I'm liquefying coal, which requires just a bit of heavy oil and then some steam. It's a fairly easy process once you have the technology. Filling up these pipes, which need to get hooked up properly over here. Here, I guess, yeah. Ooh, pardon me. Hang on. Thread it under here. Which one's... Oh, shit. Yeah, don't fuck that up. Let's just get it working first, then I'll hook that up. Steam's good. Yep, carry on. Do we have sufficient steam pressure, or do we require more? Oops. Which one's steam? It's this one, so the top one. We might require additional boilers. Okay. And then just make sure we have sufficient heavy oil being threaded in this direction. Okay. Whoops. There we go, and we're up. There we go, yep. How's the steam pressure? Okay. So I assume it's filling up the pipes right now, right? Oh no, wait, it's getting siphoned away? Where? No, it's not. It's just filling up the pipes, isn't it? How's it getting consumed? Am I thick? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, I'm correct. For a minute, I was like, how the fuck? Okay, here we go. So, there we go. These pipes are now full. All I have to do is add them to the output, and we're solid. So, here's petroleum gas. Stick that there. There we go. That's the factory's output. What's this? That's light oil, which can go there. Hang on. There we go. And then lastly, the heavy oil, which is there. Simple affair. Put that there. Actually, not so simple. Thread it under. Oh, piss. Get rid of that. There we go. Sweet. That works. Job done, right? It's all hooked up. Okay, so how are we doing? Is it all being processed fast enough, though? Let's have a look. Nope, there's a problem. What's the problem? Coal? No, your output is full. Heavy oil output full. Something's not hooked up properly. Make sure all of these are fully hooked up everywhere. There we go. So the output is completely full for the heavy oil? Is that the story for the rest of the factory? 1 minute. So this is my crude oil production facility. Show me heavy oil. Oh god. Are we just backed up? Do we just have too much of it? Send some of it to the lubricant facility before I forget about that. Okay. There we go. Make sure that has sufficient power. So that will use quite a bit of heavy oil. Okay, so how are we doing insofar as production stats? Fluid over the last hour. Let's go to... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. 18k? A sudden dip when we switched it off. Now running around 20k? It's not as good as I was hoping. Are they all going? Seems so. No, you're not hooked up. What is going on? What's that? A few dregs in the system there. This cannot output? Is this not hooked up? Yeah. I don't know why these can't dump. Okay, I think it's more that we're just having trouble getting through all that heavy oil. I guess we need to break it down faster. So the heavy oil is being broken down by these facilities here, see? Mixed with water and then turned into light oil, of which we use a lot of. Can I put better speed modules here? I can. Yeah, we need to get through this. We've got shit tons of it. Okay. Alright. Hi there, John Tane. Welcome indeed. Ah, yeah, alas, still feeling quite sick, but I hope you're okay. Okay. Still, this has been expanded. Boilers look okay, although I need to sort up yeah, we're just using wood right now. I need to use a better system. Let's have a look. Okay, well, we've almost gone through all the wood. 8.8k. Leave that burning for a little bit. Okay. That's what I'm worried about, Zents, or Zints. Have I accidentally, like, put a blockage down in the fluid system? Can't see one. I think it's okay. Overtly, yeah, kind of. Yeah, just I played quite a bit of Zomboid. Fancied a change. Right. Okay, well I think it's mostly okay. Right, so let's go down and have a look at our plastics production and see how it's doing. 5th row from the top, left side, underground pipes. 5th row from the top. I think it's okay. That's the main factory floor. Domain. In short, a lone survivor on a planet of grass and bugs and trees builds simple machines which evolve into more complex machines via automated conveyor belts. And then gradually you advance down a tech tree, unlocking more and more things, building a factory, consuming your environment. In a bit more of a complicated sense, in a thematic sense, you become a sort of, I suppose, you ever seen the film What's it called? That film with Natalie Portman. In a swamp with all those women who have got like trauma or whatever. They go into like an area of weird alien activity after some meteor lands, and it starts changing the swamp. Annihilation, that's the one. Similar to Annihilation, you've crash landed to we've crash landed to Earth here in this spaceship, and then we're starting to twist and warp the environment with our strange machines. The native bugs here don't understand what's going on. They're just minding their own business when all of a sudden their world is shorn in half by strange metal moving objects of vibrations and smoke, things that are alien to them. And this barrier of death keeps expanding further and further, getting ever more dangerous, encroaching on their territory, and belching out huge columns of smoke, which are irritating them, angering them, like a tumor that's growing, spreading its tendrils out across the water, across the land, growing more tumors and therefore generating more smoke. The bugs around you react negatively, like white blood cells fighting an infection. They swarm around the infected area, trying to do their best to fight it. But every time they're overwhelmed. Yeah, effectively the player is a cancer on this world, consuming it and killing them, and the world gets more aggressive over time, reacting to your infection. It's pretty good. Yeah, but make no mistake, we are the evil influence here. We are definitely the bad guy. It's not really a survival game in the sense that your personal survival matters. You don't really have food and water bars and all that shit. If anything, you're just a moving camera. You may as well be a camera strapped to a Segway or something. Like, you know, duct taped to a Segway. Okay. Yeah, this is backed up of heavy... Yeah, so this whole refinery is completely backed up with heavy oil. Is it the same story with the crude? Yes, it is. Okay, so it's just we have too much heavy oil. Let me just go down to the plastics manufacturing. So for those not familiar with my factory, here on the far east side is where the trains come in. This used to be the original site of the, well, like the copper ore and the iron ore. So if my crash is here, I started building my first machines here, and this would be where I was bringing in resources. Over time, it became prudent to build a station here. These resources now come in from way further afield. Nevertheless, the resources continue their original route, moving westbound. This is my plastic facility. It's moving quite quickly, but it could be faster. I need it to be faster. Plastics are a bit of a wonder material, able to do so damn much. There's a reason that we've polluted all of Earth with them. Plastics are, insofar as design considerations, fucking awesome. Molding them into whatever shape you need. Highly weather resistant. Okay. So with those speed modules added, we've actually stacked out, almost fully stacked out the conveyor belt. Okay. Yeah, we've upped production by how much? Over the last hour, plastics production has jumped from 700 and something bars up to 1.3 and now 1.4. It's pretty good. So, let me demonstrate for those not familiar. These plastic bars, which are being produced via petroleum products and coal, are added to the main bus. Here, sorry, why is it doing that? Oh, of course, because I'm splitting it, yeah. Here, they're being fed into the main bus, but as you can see, further down the factory, there can't be that much demand because it's not moving very quickly. Most of the demands for plastic is going this way. This is the red circuit production facility. Advanced circuitry. So, these are used for lots of mid-tier to end-tier equipment. Very, very useful. This would be completely full if it weren't for the fact... Actually, tell a lie. We've got plastics all the way to the end. Are you getting through this fast enough? Do I need to expand this? I think the answer may be yes, which should be fine now because I've got all this room. I moved the green circuit production. Alright. Sorry, pardon me. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult to duplicate. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sever incoming resources here and here just to drain the buses, so I don't stress out the drones. So let it just clear out what it's got remaining. Okay. Oh. Shit, I'm so sorry to hear it. The real Manny, the kid. All the best. My deepest sympathies, real Manny. I'm very sorry to hear that. All the best to you. Yeah, I'm dreading that, to be honest. But yeah, we can only love them for as long as we can, can't we? We're like elves to them. We just they keep growing older and we just stay the same age. Yeah. Hello. Yes. Hi. But we can make sure their world is full of cheese and squirrels and love. Ah dear. Yes, and cats. I think there's a cat out the window, Lulu. Do you want to kill that cat? Yeah? Lulu, tell us what you think of cats. She's not a fan. Huh? I think there might be a cat out the window. Yeah, there is a cat right out the window, Lulu. Lulu? Lulu? Do you like cats? What about foxes? You know, hello, darling. Hello, 1 minute. Hello, sausage. Hello, gorgeous. Hi. 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 Come on. Hi. 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 Oh, what is this? I'm going to grab your butt. Now what are you going to do? Huh? Now you're stuck. You can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, now you're stuck. You can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna get a treat for her. 1 minute. That's a duck and apple flavour. She likes them. I'm just going to turn my back. There we go. Yeah. For those not familiar, she's a 6-year-old French bulldog. You're welcome, the real Manny. And yeah, all the best to you, the real Manny. My deepest condolences. Thank you, Detective Zolty and Cronty. And Mr. Moyak as well. Yeah, she's a 6-year-old Frenchie. She's slowing down a bit now, though. So often what we do is, on a dog walk, we just sit on the grass and I throw the ball. She goes chasing after it. She loves it. Okay. Hang on. Right. Sorry, what was I doing? Yeah, the red circuitry can... Yeah, so it should be fairly easy. Let me just remove this. So remove this line of petroleum. I'm not sure where this goes. We'll figure that out later. Remove that roboport. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this entire assembly. Actually, hold on before I do that. What's going on here? That's just the output. That's fine if that's just the output. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy whole assembly down like so. And I'm just going to place it here. And we're going to have the output in the middle. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. How are the ants? Yeah, they seem to be doing fine. I put some water into one of their alternate chambers in the hopes that I can coax the queen ant into going into a place where she's a bit more visible. Currently, in the ant farm, she's in an area where it's rather difficult to see because I got impatient and I used a set of a blunt nose syringe and some water to cave in an area so I could see inside the ant farm. So they've got an ant farm that's packed full of sand, and I squirted the roof full of water in the hopes that it would all fall down and I could see inside. And it worked. Trouble is, it was filthy. So the water had stained the glass, and it's a bit of a pain in the arse to see inside the ant farm. So I've since put some moisture in a different, cleaner chamber, and I can check in a minute and see if the queen has moved. And I hope she has, because it'd just be easier to see what she's up to. What's the point of having an ant farm if you can't see inside it? Hi there, Rodham. Yeah, she was very cute when I went to go see her. In that YouTube video, she was the one that kept biting both the owner's hands and mine. You were the little bitey shit, weren't you? You were the little bitey shit. Okay, right, let me just remove that. Get rid of this pylon. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to duplicate this, but hang on, where's the output? So yeah, have the output on the opposite side. So what I'll do is this. So 2 red circuit production facilities. 1. Whoops. There we go. Double whoops. Okay. And then I should... Can I just flip it? No, because it's not going to... No, don't do that. Stupid. Custom make it. Ugh. There we go. There we go. And then there's a light in the middle. Okay. Whoops, I've done this wrong. What have I done? So this goes up against here. That goes here, doesn't it? There's 2. Oh no, I see. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Sorry, I was going crazy there. There we go. And that should... Intermediate products. 1 second, sorry. Copper. There we go. G to flip it? Wait, what? For real? Oh my god, I did not know that. There's a vertical flip? Hang on, is that? Oh no, wait. Wait, sorry, how long has that been there? Oh god, God, I'm stupid. Oh god. Oh god. So, you know what I said about an hour ago about Factorio having lots of those aha moments? That's one of them. But embarrassingly, that's a moment I should have learned like 100 hours ago? Oh my god. Okay. I need a pee. Back in a second. Oh, bloody hell. Oh my, sorry, my lungs aren't feeling very good, folks. I might have to, we'll see, hang on. Oh god. It's weird, so I start coughing, and then it's like I can feel mucus get dislodged, and then it almost feels like You know when you've got a wound that's healing? I can feel like it's almost like raw inside. No, Grumpies. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. If it's not showing signs of improvement soon, maybe I should get back to the doctor, because it's been like 4 or 5 days of very consistent tickly cough. Yeah, well, I did have a chest infection, so... Yeah. Okay. Sorry, with that in mind, does that mean I can just copy all of this and then do this? So, hang on. Oops. So, oopsie. Do it from a position where I can actually see. So that's the... Oh no, hang on. Nope, that's right. So don't move it now. Okay. Line them up. So what's wrong with this picture? Is that correct? I think that might be... Is that correct? I think that is, isn't it? Well, I can always just undo it if it doesn't. If it's not correct. Indeed, medium. Normally I do remove the crash ship, but I like it. I think it's a cool little, like, this is where we landed sort of thing. It sort of contextualizes the rest of the factory, because you're like, oh yeah, we started right here. No, Bongo, they didn't give me antibiotics, no. Here in Great Britain, the NHS is very nervous about creating antibiotic-resistant drugs, so they tend not to give them out unless it's a last resort situation. Like, the patient is not going to recover without antibiotics, sort of thing. So I'm just going to sweepingly redo the whole thing. Cool, thank you, Silver Laning. Hang on. I'll just write that down. Okay. So... How are we doing? How's the power spiking? I imagine it will be quite a bit. Yeah, not a huge amount. We can easily cover... Yeah, we can easily cover the draw. Alright. Oh yeah, I put these here because I accidentally polluted my entire belt with copper ore. That was embarrassing. Okay, so... That should be good. So let me put down a central conveyor belt. Here. For the output of all these red circuits. And then hopefully all I need to do is hook it up, right? Wait, where were the red circuits going before? Was it here? I'll check momentarily. Let's not fuck that up. It could go horribly wrong. So let's focus on the input. So copper. So here's the input. So in order to make red circuits, so if you click on the assembler, you'll see what it requires. So as I mentioned before, each puzzle piece has a certain input and an output, and it's very, very strict. You can't just assemble it whichever way you want. It wants plastic bars, copper cables, and electrical circuits. So plastic bars, electrical circuits. These copper plates can be turned locally into copper cables. So I just need to make sure I hook up the correct places. Sorry. Hi there, Maya. I hope you're very well. Folks, that's Cyanide's super hot girlfriend. Sorry. I'm having a lot of trouble. This chest infection is not healing quickly. I hope you're very well, Maya. I hope you and your household are very, very well. Please pass on my best to Cy and the dogs. And the cat. Yeah, I'm trying my best, Maya, but it's, I felt a lot better, I'm gonna be honest. Truth be told, it's when I talk, like during the day, when I'm not talking, it's fine. I'm having to speak when I stream, and it's setting it all off. Okay. So let's get this all hooked up. Okay, and then here, we simply split the inputs for the plastic. Okay. Just going to thread that around there. I think this is correct. And then it's here, right? How are we doing? Some of these require power. Is that true all the way along? No, it seems fine. Okay, so copper plates on the end are being dragged into these facilities and turned into copper wire. Plastics and green circuits are being upgraded, I presume. Okay, then we have red circuits. Thank you, Voyager. Thank you very much, Voyager. Now, where were these red circuits going? I presume this trail here. Let me just verify. Yes, that's... Wait. Both? What's this? That's unusual. I didn't expect this. What is this? What? Why would a red circuit... Oh, did I do this? Oh, no, hang on. No. This is me planning for the future. So if I ever bring in red circuits via a station, I've already pre-allocated a belt. Okay. Maya says, don't worry, I'll voice over the stream like the boyfriend... Wait. The boyfriend my makeup voiceover YouTube videos. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm okay. Thank you, Brightness. Thank you very much, Brightness. How's Gracie, Maya? Is she well? I hope she's very well. Okay. Yeah, Zed. Maybe I'll maybe I'll call the GP for a phone appointment tomorrow. Okay, sorry. Yeah, let me just get it hooked up. So, red circuit. Yeah, this must be it. So let's go here. And then thread it all the way under. So I'm just going to pop the music back up because I turned it down, but I didn't turn it up again. Okay. And then... there we go. Red circuits. Hopefully, lots more than we had before. Why have I done this? Oh wait, there was a petroleum pipeline. Don't forget that. I severed it. It's here. Okay. What are you? Why are you here? 1 minute, let me just follow this. What is this? This petroleum pipeline. Petroleum gas. It's stuffed to the gills. What the fuck? It's connecting to the main lot outside. Why? Hang on. Follow the pipeline. What are you? Why? If I sever you, have I caused huge problems? What the fuck? Oh no, wait. You're empty. Okay, I see. You are the Blue Vial production facility. That's fine. Carry on. You've done nothing wrong. Okay, hang on. Can I give you an alternate source? 1 moment. No, fuck it. Let me just it'll be way simpler to just reconnect the pipe. Maya says it's narration about a subject the narrator knows nothing about. Me narrating Factorio Spider Kingdom. But you should, Maya, for realsies, you should give it a go. It's really one of the best games on Steam. I know it looks super intimidating, but that's only because you're not familiar with what each piece does. When you build it yourself, you know what each piece does. The analogy I kept making before, it's like building a jigsaw puzzle on a table covered in ants. And as you build, the ants try to eat the jigsaw puzzle. So, you've got to build up the defences around the jigsaw and make ever more complicated pictures with the pieces. And it's really satisfying. But yeah, like this now, it will look super intimidating because you're like, what the fuck? But that's only because you don't know the jigsaw. I assembled this. I know what every piece does. What the fuck is this? Oh, no, I know what that is. Okay, no. I thought I moved that. That's fine. You mostly know what everything does. Sorry. Let me just get this hooked up again. Is that sufficiently spaced? Let me just move that down a smidge. No, I think I need to... There we go. Shit. That sucks. Can't quite make it. So I'm gonna have to get fancy. I have to do this. Okay, hang on. No, I got this. I got this. I'm gonna be clever. I'm clever. Maybe. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Genie arse. The pipes are threaded through. No, they're not, because they're not connected. What's going on? Oh, no, because I didn't actually hook it up here. Oh, God, it can't be... Okay, hang on. Ignore that. It's totally neat. Ignore that. It's fine. See? It works. Okay, so we have a lot more red circuits, which is marvellous. So let's go have a look at the main bus now. Also, in a moment, would you like to see the ants? Maya, your queen is doing wonderfully. Also, I want to see if she's moved into the new chamber. Well, not the new chamber, the old chamber. I put some water in a different chamber in the ant farm. I want to see if she's gone back into an area where the camera can actually see her. Okay, red circuits are being flooded this way. Right, not as many as I was hoping. What's the problem? Insufficient plastics are making their way this way. Presumably because we've only got one half of the belt. So, we need to change what I've done here. So it needs a full belt, not just half. Although, will that even solve the problem? If I split this and send it... Maybe I need to rethink, like, give it a full belt, double stacked. Actually, maybe I need to read... Okay, I'll do that later. Yeah, shall I show... Sorry, my voice is... I think I'm struggling a bit, folks. I might have to wrap this up in a bit. Shall I show you the ants, then? Would you like to see the ants? Hang on. One moment. So, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, I have an ant farm, and... So, this is a picture of it. So, this is a picture of a glass ant farm that's on its back, with the red sections indicating... This is just a static picture. I'll switch to the camera in a minute. The red sections indicate the areas where the queen ant, Queen Millicent, named by Maya, Cyanide's super hot girlfriend, so the queen ant tunneled into that first chamber and since moved into the area called Hidden Chamber. Hidden Chamber had a huge ceiling on it made out of sand. They tunneled in underneath it, you see. But since I collapsed its roof by removing the temperature sensor, when it was empty, of course, I made sure, and then filling the roof with water, I can now see inside, but it looks horrible. So, this morning, I flooded the section that says, to the right of first chamber, the thing that looks like a shoe. So, I'm going to pull the camera back and see if the queen is in that chamber. Here we go. I can't find the camera stand. Hang on. Hang on, switching over to the microscope. That's not it. Source not available. What's going on there? Is it on? Hang on. 1 minute. Says that the microscope camera isn't currently available. Is it not plugged in? I did unplug a lot of things. Hang on, let me just check that it's plugged in. Where's the damn cable? Hang on. Okay, just going to change USB slot for it. Is it detected now? Let's have a look. Come on, what's going on? Okay. It's just not showing any sort of source for the microscope cam. How weird. Hang on. Okay. It is on. The light of the... Yeah, it's got power. The light is on the microscope. Oh, hang on. Come on. What's going on here? Do I have like a dead USB slot? USB slot or something? It's got a conflicting source on OBS. I don't know if it's like a... I don't know. Alright, I'll try a different USB slot. Riveting gameplay. Let's have a look. Try this one. It's buggy. Yeah, it's funny. Hang on. I don't know why it's not appearing. It says it's detected. It's got the source there and everything. Is OBS having trouble? Seems to be on. How weird. Fit to screen, yep. Source microscope. Switched on. I don't know. Maybe something's malfunctioned with it. Oh dear. One last try. Just going to move it onto my desk. Just going to unplug it from the back of it. Anyway, sorry for the people just lurking there. I was just trying to switch a camera over to an ant farm next to me, but doesn't seem to want to have it. Insofar as the next bullshittery, please know that I'm working on Armour 3 Bullshittery Part 10. It's made up of 37 sequences and I finished 9 of them. For a total runtime of 18 minutes and 35 seconds, I finished 5 minutes and 1 second. Right. Here we go. Turn the camera on. Yep, lights on. Camera's definitely functional. Maybe it's OBS that's having trouble. Ah, dear. Okay, I can't explain it. Sorry, folks. It's the camera says it's reacting fine, but OBS just isn't picking it up. How very peculiar. Okay. Right. It was sorta, but no, I just don't know why OBS isn't showing the feed. Okay. Weirdness. Right, sorry, if you'll forgive me then, folks, I'm as you can probably tell, my voice is, I'm having trouble. I'm probably going to wrap it up and leave it there this evening. Sorry for the meandering stream of me just faffing around with refinery stuff. Yeah, so bullshittery-wise, Armour editing continues. This week, I'll be continuing, hopefully getting to the minute 9 or minute 10 out of 18. Yeah, that's it really, just going to crack on and do my best. I'm also hoping to sneak off at one day this week to go fishing with my brother, so if I turn up in the morning and say, not available, sorry, I'm off fishing by a lake, yeah, I just want to spend some time with my brother while the weather is lovely and all that, so yeah. Anyway, thank you again everyone. I strongly recommend Factorio if you don't have it, it's a lot of fun, and yeah. Right, let me have a look and see who's streaming what. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could do with this cough going away. Okay. So, please let me hand you over to ZF Digby, who's playing a bit of squad. He's driving around in what looks like a Jeep. I'll let him explain what he's doing. Thank you again, folks. Have a lovely, lovely evening. Hope to see you again soon. And this is ZF Digby.